Oh, hi there. This is VonTom 2020. Welcome to our first episode in our new series, The Realm of Cydia, a long-term survival vanilla world dedicated to large, detailed builds. Today we begin with the foundation of the great Trading Hall of Cydia, which will include a little bit of terraforming, some tree clearing, lake filling, and some basic resource gathering. At some point we're going to have to do some caving and exploring, but I hope to be able to complete a good deal of the foundation for the guild hall today. As we finish large portions, I'll try to do a little bit of a walkthrough to show the big picture. So let's start it off, shall we? The first order of business is going to be to clear these trees out of the way. Now, that is going to leave us a rather large field to work with, and we'll be putting diorite markers out at the corners of this field where the roughly where the foundation for the build is going to be. And while I'm chopping down these trees, let me encourage you to check out episode 0, the introduction we made for this world, where Wa 2020 and I went into some details about our vision for this world. Now, the second thing I'm going to have to do after clearing those trees out is to level the terrain and start filling in some lakes and ponds. Now, you've probably noticed I'm already swinging diamond tools and wearing diamond armor, so let me go ahead and explain that. We actually started this, we've been working in this world for about a week now. We've already done our starter base. We took over a village and got some basic trades going on. We got an armorer, we got a couple of tool guys, a lot of librarians. So we're not in the Stone Age anymore, and we kind of pushed that through kind of quick so we could get to the large builds. And so, you know, that's why I'm swinging these magic tools, these magic diamond tools. So, yeah, you got to start it off right. Now, here's our little temporary hole in the hill where we really first started off. When we spawned in, this is where we were. And so far, it's still just a dirt and stone hut with a little bit of a bed and a couple of chests and a furnace. You know, modest beginnings. Now, the Trading Hall, or the Great Trading Guild of Cydia, will be the first large build we do, and we're going to concentrate on finishing that first in order to kind of make it the centerpiece for now, a little bit of a starter base underneath, because getting good trades from your villagers, the books, the tools, the weapons, the armor, really is a real great place to start the game. Kind of hard to move forward unless you've got a good set of tools. So, Wa 2020 is going to show me a little bit about what she has done over here. I believe she has rebuilt our little starter cave, and it's looking nice in here. We've got real walls instead of stone. We've even got a head and a banner from the pillagers, chests, furnaces, and beds. We got a clock even. It's starting to feel like home over here. And the DIY AFK spot. Very nice. Okay, so let's move back up to the go back up to the build site and check out the location of the foundation. I think I've got the hill or the plains area leveled off enough and all the trees and lakes removed that we can really start building a foundation. I've even laid down chests and a bed in the middle to serve as a temporary starting place. So, of course, the chests were mostly empty. I had to start caving, and I immediately ran into a abandoned mine shaft, and there's spider spawners all over the place. So, kind of scary, but this is a good thing because we're going to need a source of XP until we get the trading hall up so we can start trading with the villagers. We just got to live through this. So, yeah, here they come. This'll be, I believe there's another spawner right up the hallway. It might actually be close enough to do a double, which would be great. Alright, so there is in fact a double, I think, and if I can just live through this. Got milk? So, I haven't died yet. Okay, here's while we're at the second one, and She is going to be slinging arrows at these bad boys while I try to clear the area and torch it up a little bit. And of course, with all the fence posts and everything, it's near impossible to be able to get through without having to switch back and forth between like 3 different tools, the shears and the axe. Well, we got it. Okay, actually think that there are 3 spawners down here, and look at those little zombies in here too. There might be a zombie spawner, I don't know. But I don't think that they're close enough for us to actually do a triple. I think that they're real close. Just maybe might be able to do it, but I'm not sure. Here we go. Ugh. And we're out of milk too, so just remember what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, except for spiders. They will just straight up kill you. Okay, so we managed to get the entire area cleared out, and we do have a double over here and some shadows, and we got a single over there, but I think that they're too far apart. We can do a double spider grinder over here and a single over there, but I just don't think that it's going to work out. We got the spiders tamed, and we got a little bit of a modest grinder set up, and now we're back at the foundation trying to put up the columns and the walls. And while we do this, I'm going to tell you, I was hoping, excuse me, duck, going back to an older building style that I preferred, kind of, excuse me, using stone brick and throwing in a little bit of andesite. I kind of like it. Now, I'm talking about this as an older building style. I probably, back in the day, instead of andesite, I would have gone with cobble, but the andesite makes a really good backdrop. I really like it. Okay, we got to count out this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's going to be a column. And then we got to put stairs in between. 5, 6, and that should be this section of wall complete. The real difficulty here in getting this right and getting the count right is that I started at the front. I'm gonna make it like pretty much all the way around the thing, and I'm gonna realize I did my math wrong, and some huge section is gonna have to get torn down again and rebuilt because it's off on one side. And it won't be symmetrical, because symmetry is important, yo. Alright, if we move towards the middle and we look around, you can barely see the outside line there. Oh, I love this stone cutter. Excuse me while I catch this sound here. Love it. Best addition of the game, really. I mean, I like trading mechanics too, but pretty good addition. All right, so looking around the build, you can see how far away the wall is over there. This is the footprint of the building. This is the total sum of the foundation's outline, and all we gotta do is fill it in. And you'll notice I used torches to count off the blocks to make sure everything was square and nicely shaped, and that it all basically conforms to the plan that I had. This is where we start. This is going to be our kickoff point, if you will. It's all just going to start getting taller and all built up from here. I'm kind of excited about that. All right, so WA 2020 and I, you can see her charging ahead up there. We went on a walkabout and we finally found the jungle. There's the trees right there in the distance. Gonna get some bamboo. All right, so found a bamboo forest grove thing. Lots of bamboo. So we are going to fill our pockets up with drops, bamboo, coca, and head back. But first, Wa's got to get a parrot, and I found one for her, so here she comes. She's bringing seeds. Don't tell her how close I was when I swung my axe just then. Here she comes. Here she comes. Yeah, I'm not allowed to feed the parrot because she wants the parrot. She wants to keep the parrot. Oh, there we go. We got hearts. Okay, so earlier I mentioned that we're going to have a down area, an underground area beneath the trading hall, operating as a little bit of a storage for the trading facility, temporary base while I build the thing. And here we are. This is it. The stairs going down. So what we'll do is we'll look around a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of a tour of what we built already. You can see the chests in the background there, and we've got the floor laid out right here. The stairs are going to extend a little bit further right there. This is a primary walkway in front of the storage area. And it's going to offer 5 very large panels of chests. Simple storage, no sorter. Just going to do it simple. And probably furnaces on the other side over here on that long wall. And a similar floor right here. Obviously need to expand it quite a bit. So I decided to work on the ceilings a little bit, give a little bit of a pattern there, a little bit of a pattern for what this whole thing is going to look like. Just get some details kind of ironed out, and I seem to have made a mistake. I should have finished the floors first, but yeah, now I'm neck deep in it. I need to go ahead and just push ahead. And yeah, typical. I don't like looking at that raw stone. I needed to do something. So there's a little bit of an idea about what it's supposed to look like. There's going to be some changes made. It's a basic idea, but yeah, right now I need to run upstairs and fly into bed. It's full on nighttime, and it's gonna be a mess up here. Okay, we got zombies, spiders. Kill the zombies first, and maybe I'll be able to sleep. There's another one. I got the Hatchet of Doom. It's got Smite on it. Smite 5. Pretty cool axe. Okay, so here's what the ceilings are supposed to look like. A little bit of added detail. Got to hang some lanterns in there, but yeah, and I still need to do the floors, but it's really tying together. I like this. Gonna have to expand it throughout the room, though. Okay, here you can see we've got the grid laid out for the basic floor design. All the holes are where redstone torches are going to go, and the inside will be filled with, the insides of those gaps will be filled with, let's see, terracotta, dark oak logs. And hopefully it'll be a nice pattern that is going to tie together the various wings. Ooh, okay, I saw a dark gray sheep, and I want to go ahead and grab him real quick. I mean, it's not like I couldn't dye a sheep gray, but I want to grab him real quick. So I'm running down here to get a leash. Thank you, multitude of traveling salesmen who have brought me leashes. So, there's the floor. There's all the chests. And get some wheat so I can breed them. And here we have the staircases that I put for the base. Looking great. Yeah, okay, so where's that sheep? Okay. There he is. I got hitboxes on to make it a little bit easier for me to see him. A little bit cheaty, but whatever. Here we go. Alright, now we have a gray sheep. Come here, buddy. Alright, putting in the redstone torches and hoping I did all of my math right. Alright, putting the redstone lamps in. And we'll have to go back to the nether soon. Alright, so we did run out of redstone. Had to travel back to Starter Village. Donkey travel. When you absolutely have to get to the Starter Village to get some more redstone and redstone lamps and be back before sun goes down. Best way to travel. Alright, we got some of the inside walls done. Or the walls on the inside of this thing, and we got all of the floors taken care of except for the areas right by the entrances. And over here we've got some of the interior of the trading booths done. We just have to build the wall up around them. So each side of this building is going to house approximately 36 villagers. And there's 4 sides, so it's going to be, what, about 144 villagers altogether. 36 will be librarians, and there'll be 9 of each of the other types of villagers, which is going to be a lot of trades. So I wanted to do the walls of the trading hall so that there is a combination of columns and recesses and insets, and I thought it would be a lot of fun. Give a little bit of variation to the outside so that it wasn't always the same thing, you know? It's the little details on the wall here that really really attract my attention. It slows me down a lot, but it's really, really fun. Looks good, too. Alright, so I've got some height on the walls. I've got a couple of the sections of trading booths sorted out, so it looks like we have really, really made some progress. And looking at it from the outside, you can see we've got a lot of detail there. We got some neat looking window things, and we got the entrance right there. But this looks like a pretty good place to stop, so I'm going to call it quits for today. Now, I'm going to remind you to go ahead and like and subscribe, and remember to check back in for our next video. And that said, thank you very much and have a great day.